So for the song Brave in the Heart, Vic said Joe was trying to get him to give that song to him for free for Pun's album, right? Saying that there were bigger artists already doing things for free. And Vic's point of view was like, that's okay. They can afford to do that. But like, you can't just expect everybody to be doing stuff like that, you know?
Man, roll a clip.
So I gave Joe a price, which in Theo's eyes, it was, you know, he says, you're giving him a break. I said, oh, I thought it was sufficient, you know, and next thing you know, when I tell Joe the price, he wants it for free. He's like, oh man, come on. This person, you know, he named big producer. I don't know if it was Premier and a couple other guys. You know, this person's doing it for free, that person. I was like, yeah, those producers can give you, you know what I'm saying? They can afford to give it to you for free. Like, come on.
And that's crew. Beatnuts was part of the crew. Like an off-stance of Terror Squad, the closest ones to them, because of their help in the past with how they blew up me and Pun and gave Joe some crazy-ass beats. Made Beware. Beware's my favorite fucking song ever from Pun. Mm-hmm. And that Juju made that beat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for Joe to treat them like that and don't give them, he ain't giving no business after that. He got the big companies now. What's up? Make us spread some love. Take some love back. I know they feel a certain way with Joe. And they know that Joe put them in a box so Joe could be on top of them. He could be the Latino that they go to like he's the fucking mayor. That's why he made it seem like inside the politics. That's why he played like that. That's why he downplays other Spanish niggas so he could be the only one after Pun. Of course, you know, that's why been playing that type of role. And they give him that much respect because it's like he's the gateway to Latino rappers. Tell me what Latino rappers ever came out after Pun that was worth it. That was helped by Joe. Ooh. Pitbull. Can't even take Pitbull. Pitbull was a dance music nigga. He made songs, but he wasn't in the same lane as Pun.
Right.
So at the end of the day, this nigga controls the narrative when it comes to Spanish rappers in the game. And that's why you don't see no other Spanish niggas really blow up like that. Even Joel Ortiz. You know what I'm saying? He didn't stand behind these niggas. Because why? He wants to be the sole nigga that did it. That's why he holds Pun so sacred in his speeches when he talks. But tell him to talk business with Pun. How he took 50% from Pun. How he robbed the fucking catalog after he died. After he stole $4 million. Tell him to talk about that part. So then you're going to see it's no love. It was business. And you're a thief for doing that to a nigga and playing that card with your fucking friend that you call twin. That he wrote for you. He wrote for you and made you who you are. You let that happen to his family. You steal from him behind his back while he's dead. You got the nerve to talk good in camera, saying that's your brother, your twin, but you do that to his son, but you keep him oppressed because, you know, you can't get a deal without you. Now you got, anyway.
You know, when...
But he got a deal right now. You heard it. His son got a deal with Empire too. So his son got a deal with Empire at the same time I closed my deal with them. Now out of nowhere, he got Ryan, which I know that little kid since he was 5 years old. I remember, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't even talking back then too much. You know what I'm saying? He got a problem with his speech a little bit. But that's, you know, somebody, that's a kid. That's his son. And Ryan was always cool. You know, as a baby. I knew him since 5 years old. I didn't see him after that. But, you know, I hope he doesn't take after his father too much, but it's too late for that because I see him, you know, doing certain things. And but I got nothing but love for that kid. You know what I'm saying? Because I got history with him. And regardless who his father is, he was an innocent kid and he grew up to be him. But even he said that his father was hating on him in the show. Even and now.
Oh, on Growing Up Hip Hop?
Yeah, he said that. He was a player hater. He was hating against his own son. And then now, out of nowhere, that I got to deal with Empire. After all these years, this is the first time Ryan goes to get a distribution with the same people, Empire Records. Don't you find funny in that? So, you know, there's some things I got to deal with. It's life, whatever. But I don't think it's a coincidence. You know, there's strategic moves to keep an eye on your boy Cuban because, you know, he's afraid. And he wants to be, you know, involved with everything I do for a reason, right? Even if it's a different level because he knows it's higher people. But just look at that situation. I'm just saying, what happened to Big Pun's son deal? Why couldn't he be in Empire way back then when you had it? Where was that if that was the case? Then you got your own son now with a deal? And he not for nothing. He can never, he not even hold a candle to fucking little Chris. to Chris Rivers. Chris Rivers is a fucking 10 times better fucking artist than his son, than Joe's son. But he gets a deal in Empire now, in a bigger stage, so he can move his product, right? But yeah, Chris, he can't get a deal all these years, and everybody's wondering, oh, he must not be good. That's what he wants the narrative to be. Oh, he just don't got it. He's not good enough. And the people see it. The problem is that he put the pressure on the business side of it. And he told niggas not to give Chris a deal. Just like he told them not to give me a deal. Same thing. When you're going to wake up, And it is what it is. But, it's not a fair. When you taking the game and you adding your cheat sheets to it, that's when it becomes unfair and a bitch way. In a bitch way. That's not in business that I could applaud or anything. Oh, no, man, it's a big entertainment business, man. Why niggas can't be who they, God gave them the gift to do, which is do music. Let them do music. But conscious, boy. Chris get on. He's gonna know what I did to his father. I jerked him. So now Chris is gonna do it to him. That's his fucking own conscience. Joe's conscience fighting, in his head, knowing that he did wrong to people. He don't want to see them succeed because they're gonna do the same. They're gonna take the same actions and destroy him, just like he destroyed them. That's the war tactic he's on.
When Represent, the album, turned 30, he had put a post up thanking everybody that was involved, right? You know that he didn't shout out the Beatnuts on that post, but the Beatnuts, they had commented on the post, and then he said, "Oh yeah, and you guys too." Like then he said, "Yeah, it's love with you guys too." But
they showed him. He showed them how much love he had for them.
But they were in the music videos and everything. They were, you know what I'm saying?
There was loyal supporters of Joe.
Yeah.
And workers of Joe. They fucking work behind the scene with Joe, like family. Look how he treats them. You don't want that. You don't want that competition to even be named in the same fucking sentence as them when it comes to I guess his own little world of his hip hop. Because he thinks he's better than everybody, wants to get to a certain level. Before that, he's sucking dick to get to your level. Or he's doing some funny shit to trick you out of your level so he can be on your spot. That's what he do, cutthroat shit. You know what I'm saying?